Hey, how's it going, everyone? I've been doing a bit of gardening, haven't finished. I'm going to show you around at the moment. These are our four little, I don't know what to call them, our quadrangles, you know, 4 quarters. We've got 4 little garden beds surrounded by English box, except for here. I wanted to talk about planting because we are into the planting season, and what you can see here are our tomatoes. If you want to know how I did this is going to be shown on our TV show this Sunday. On 2 p.m, on 7/2 that is, so check it out there. You'll be able to watch it on catch up and things like that if you're not around at 2 p.m. And you'll see the planting of it. But what we did in a nutshell is we used slasher underneath here, killed all the weeds, but then I took off the day and I told my wife to come and water my plants. And I had said to her that she used the wrong watering can and she used the slasher watering can. So there was some slasher content left in the can, even though it was empty. You don't need much. But what I was lucky about, and I always talk about it, don't wet your plants over the top. Now, it was a warm day when she did it, so she didn't wet the plants. She watered around the plants, which was perfect. Saved it. So nothing went onto the plants. I came home and what I did instead is I flushed them out with the hose, gave it a good drench, so I diluted the slash. And if you've done that to your plants, do the same thing. And then I used my EcoBoost and Liquid Gold. Yeah, that saved them. But no, really, at the end of the day, be careful about that. Now, this garden bed here, look, it was raised, and I'm not using sleepers, I'm using cardboard. And you'll learn all about that, and you'll see the process of what I've done. And what we've got on the outside, that's slasher. That's what slasher does, it kills it. It's non-systemic, it only works on contact. But look here, look at that little bit there. See these things like that? All I need is for this to blow into there, and then there's my weed back into the garden bed. And if you were to look into this down in here, look in there, have a look at that. You want to see weeds? Look at this, this is weeds. Look at that, couch grass growing in here. Have a close look. Now I'm going to play this little nice game, come here. Look at this, we've got grass growing in the English box everywhere, all right? At a glance, you want to come over and check out my garden? Sure, bring your gardening tools, because it looks great on the outside, but there's a heap of work to maintain, to control the weeds. So, suppressing weeds, that's a good topic, because that's what we're doing here, and just around here, we'll go for a quick walk around. This is a garden bed I've planted out already. What I've got in here is a mixture, and this is companion planting. We've suppressed the weeds with a pea straw. Peas will grow everywhere. We've got basil, cucumbers, sage growing in here, pineapple sage, purple sage. What else in there? We've actually got some, another cucumber there. And I've got a spinach here, climbing spinach. Yeah, climbing spinach. This is a red leaf one or red stem. So that's going there to climb over here to compete against the rose. That's what's happening in this garden bed. And this is the garden bed that I've started to plant now. Top dress it with a bit of compost. I'm not turning it over. I've scratched the weeds off as much as I can, so I've suppressed them. You don't have to pull out the little dainty weeds. You just got to break their little, the sap flow in them, and they fall over basically. If they don't get enough sunlight, they'll actually fall over and die off. Then cover them over. But irrigation, we spoke about it the other time, 50 centimetres apart. You can see it's just slightly disguised in here. There it is. There. Now, I've kept this, because this is what is this? This sugar plane. What do they call it again? Stevia, that's right. I'm hoping it actually comes up again, and I can see, here, look. Oh, it looks like, there it is down there. So it is alive. So I've left this here to rejuvenate before I cut it back down, and the same with these chili plants, because they are green at the base. And I'm putting more chilies in here. So I'm hoping that they actually survive the winter, because these are at least 2 years old, these ones here. So this is my chili garden bed, with our pea straw and a few climbing spinach and a beautiful topiary. Just giving you some ideas of what to plant in the garden, and lots of mulch. We've got basil over there, we've got tomatoes over here. We're going to have strawberry and sage over here with some flowering plants. And that's our little garden bed. And you'll be able to see all this on our show this Sunday at 2 p.m. on 7/2. And don't forget our website, vasilisgarden.com, for some great gardening specials that you can take home to enjoy in your garden to get it to flourish, just like we do. Maresi.